All roads lead to Rome, so they say, or maybe it should be all kinds of things lead to Rome. With rich history measured in thousands of years, architecture wonder like the Colosseum, Trevi Fountain, this whole town is a big museum. Food lovers can spend a lifetime sampling the city's pasta. Not to mention Rome is the epicenter of Catholic Church. Vatican, which is the city-state inside Rome. This city has everything for you. Oh, and all the fancy schmancy brand names, they're all here. Hi everyone, welcome to Dennis and Hope Travel Channel. It's Easter 2023. Our orphan is visiting us, who is into history, food, and art. So, what's the best place to check off all the boxes? Italy. This is the first episode of 3, which starts in Rome. Then we go to Bologna. We end our trip in Venice, so please stay tuned. So, who is this fabulous friend of ours? His name is Sergio. We all used to be roommates in our early 20s. We are all now in our late 20s, so you do the math. Today we'll show you 9 super touristy places in Rome. It's just one of those places you have to visit when you come to Rome for the first time. There's timestamp for each of the places so you can jump to those quickly. The most important site you shouldn't miss is the Colosseum, because this is one of the 7 wonders of the world. It is the largest ancient amphitheater ever built, and is still the largest standing amphitheater in the world despite its age, which is almost 2,000 years old. We didn't go inside though, as tickets were sold out way in advance, and this is Easter weekend. There were many scammers trying to sell us tickets saying that it only cost 20 euros and we can go in now? No. Talking about scammers, you probably know this town is very touristy and there are many bad characters, so watch out for people trying to scam you and pickpocket you. Other than that, I think Rome is quite safe in my opinion. The official ticket normally is sold together with 2 other attractions close by, the Roman Forum and the Palatine Hill. Well, we didn't get ticket into any of these because it's sold together. I think it's okay to be looking from the outside. This whole thing to me seemed to be like an open air museum. 2 is the Altar of the Fatherland. The Victor Emmanuel II National Monument, also known as Vittoriano or Altare della Patria. The monument holds the tomb of the Italian unknown soldier with the eternal flame built under the statue of the goddess Roma. The best thing about this place is it's free. You don't need a ticket and the place is huge, so you can actually enjoy the place. Definitely walk all the way up to have a better view of Rome. There is a little cafe on the top. You can grab a drink or 2 or a really big one like this. Oh my god. Luckily it was a hot day, so beer is perfect. We ordered cheese and cold cuts and it came with this flatbread. It was yummy. The stomach is full, now we're walking to the next place, Pantheon. The Roman Pantheon is the monument with the greatest number of records, the best preserved with the biggest brick dome in the history of architecture, and is considered the forerunner of all the modern places of worship. It is the most copied and imitated of all ancient works. Michelangelo felt it was the work of angels, not men. There is no fee to enter the Pantheon. It's busy, but the line is moving along quite well. It doesn't look that big from the outside, but when you're inside, it's massive. There are tons of people hanging outside, especially a nice day like this. There's a very cute fountain outside. We are on our way to the next destination and Sergio found his favorite store. What is this? You gotta taste. I think he's loving it. Another iconic place you can't miss when you come to Rome is Trevi Fountain. The fountain is famous for its intricate artwork decorated in the Baroque style. I came here once. I didn't really enjoy it at all because it was too crowded, and I told myself if I'm coming back again, I'm gonna have a better experience, and I found it, which is the hotel in front of the fountain, Hotel Fontana. You can pay 20 euros per person, go all the way up. 20 euro per person covers drinks and snacks. You can enjoy this majestic view in your private and comfort zone. Totally worth it. It's very important when it comes to food. You need to make a research and book in advance, especially on the busy weekend. Dennis booked this restaurant weeks in advance, and we decided to go with degustazione menu, which is sampling menu. There were 3 bites for appetizer, and we paired with this red wine, which is delicious. My pasta is the famous carbonara with guanciale and pecorino cheese. My main is fish, and I finish it off with this delicious house dessert. This one is gonna be a little bit confusing because it's called Spanish Steps. Why is Spanish Steps in Italian town? The construction of the steps was actually commissioned by the French in the 17th century. The Spanish embassy was located on the square Piazza di Spagna at the base of the stair, hence the name Spanish Steps. Now you got it? The Spanish Steps are one of the most visited tourist spots in Rome, decorated in Roman Baroque style. The stairs hold great beauty, history, and culture. I guess that's why millions and millions of people want to see these steps. Oh well, you don't really see steps right now because it's full of humans. If you're up for some brand names and fancy Italian and European goods, then you don't need to go far from Spanish Step or around the Piazza di Spagna. All the Gucci and Prada can be found around here. That's right. After all the sin he committed, it's all forgiven. I'm kidding, it would take more than that. Well, we're in Vatican. This is a city-state surrounded by Rome, Italy. It's the headquarters of Roman Catholic Church. It is home to the Pope and a throne of iconic art and architecture. The center of Christianity since the foundation of St. Peter Basilica by Constantine, the 4th century, and the later stage, the permanent seat of the popes. The Vatican is at once the preeminently holy city for Catholics, as important archaeological site of the Roman world and one of the major cultural reference points of both Christians and non-Christians. Again, we didn't go inside because we couldn't find a ticket to all book out. I came here once and I got to go inside. I have to tell you, it is massive scale. Next is Piazza del Popolo. Piazza del Popolo is one of the most famous and most beautiful squares in Rome. It is a large elliptical space designed by architect Valadier, with several interesting churches, an impressive obelisk, 3 fountains, and the old and impressive city gate to Rome. Last but not least, Villa Borghese. Villa Borghese is the most popular park in Rome and is considered its green lung. I don't know why the park is called Villa, but let's go with it. Or you can tell me in the comment section why it's called Villa. The Villa Borghese gardens are located on the Pican Hill, I think I said that right, close to Spanish Step and Piazza del Popolo. The gardens cover an area of 80 hectares and were developed in 1606 by the Cardinal Scopione Borghese, who wanted to turn his former vineyard into the most extensive gardens built in Rome. Impressive indeed. I hope you enjoy all the 9 places in this beautiful city so far. I want to leave you with another restaurant that we try. It has a French name, but I can assure you it's an Italian restaurant through and through. It is a seafood day, so we started with this delicious white wine. We order a crudo, which is raw fish basically. Started with oyster and then some fish carpaccio, seafood spaghetti, and the black ink spaghetti. Delicious. Someone is really leaving the best for last. Well, and our main is a grilled seafood platter. Look at all of this. This is to share because I don't think I can have this all by myself. I eat a lot. Well, you need to leave room for dessert. Look at this rich chocolate ice cream to die for. And then this is a lighter side. It's kind of like a cheesecake. It's delicious. After 3 nights in Rome, we're done. Our next destination is Bologna. We are taking a train from Rome to Bologna on the Prima class. Well, with a bunch of prima donnas. If you like this episode, please don't forget to like and subscribe this channel if you haven't done so. And don't forget to check out our next episode in Bologna. Goodbye now.